Hey girls, it's Monday. Let's say I never do anything for you girls because I got all nice for this video. It's time to play the game of has Mel showered today? And if you guessed no, then well done. You know me well already. And if you guessed yes, then who are you kidding? I do have one thing that I want to introduce to the channel. Maybe not on your videos, but like at least on mine. And it's the what is the background on your phone at the moment? And I know, people don't tend to change them that often, but I literally change mine about 3 times a day. So at the moment it's Inuyasha, and before that it was Community, which I've just started, and I finished series 1 and it's really good. I do have mixed opinions on the show. One of them being, oh, this is so good, I love all the goofy adventures and the nerdy references, I just want to watch this show forever. And the other one being, Jeff and Addie are so perfect for each other, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, that's so good. I love tea. But anyway, Amanda, I would just like to say thank you for saying that you'll see me on Monday because I upload my videos on time, even though last week I didn't. I'm going to talk to you about something I promised my wife, Jo, to talk about. She said that I've never dedicated a video to her, which is a lie because I have dedicated an entire video to opening presents that she sent me, but apparently I didn't say I dedicate this video, so I dedicate this video to you, Jo. Anyway, I said I would explain the English schooling system because I understand it confuses quite a lot of people. You know, fair enough, every schooling system in every country is different. I'm going to try and explain it to the best of my ability. Let's summarise now. Nursery, primary school, secondary school, sixth form college, year 12 and year 13, and then university. In year 6, you have your first official exam type things. They're called SATs, and they're not like the American SATs in the English schooling system. Up to when you're about 15, everything you do is graded in levels. So in SATs, you can either get a level 3, 4, or 5. In year 6, the maximum you can get is a level 5. A level 6 is just like exceptional. Because I lived in Brazil, I didn't do years 1 to 3 in England, so I don't really know how it works. I don't know what levels you can get in those years, but that's what I know about year 6. And then when you graduate year 6, that's when you come into secondary school. Kate got it wrong last time. You can start when you're 11, just like Harry Potter. That's when you start year 7. In year 7, you get assigned a form, which is like a homeroom class. It's not until you get to year 8 where you're split into sets, which is essentially groups, so that you are working with people more of your ability. You have 5 sets, I think. You also, I don't know if they have this in all schools, but they have joint forms, which is the form that you're assigned to do certain classes with, like PE. Obviously PE is boys and girls separately, so that's why they tend to mix forms, I think, so that they have enough for a proper class. Anyway, and then you get to year 8 and you don't have any proper exams, but you are kind of assessed throughout the year, because in year 9 is when you get put into actual sets for like important subjects like English, maths and science. Again, I think you have 5 sets, and like set 1 being the best and set 5 being the worst. Need to clarify that. Set 1 is the good set and set 5 is the least good. And in year 9, you were meant to have SATs again. The year that I entered year 9, they actually stopped SATs in year 9, so I didn't get to do them, but the year before me did. You're assessed throughout the year again, because in year 10 is when you're put properly into your sets. At the end of year 9, you pick your options for GCSEs. The best way to explain GCSEs is just think of the owls in Harry Potter. They're the basics that you need to succeed, really. You can't choose all the subjects you do. You can choose 4, but you have to do English, maths and science. But because I go to a Catholic school, you have to do religion. And so you do that for year 10 and year 11. And some of the exams are in year 10, some of them are in year 11, certain subjects depending. And like some of the options for courses that you can do for GCSE is like, for me, I took French, German, history and ICT, which is like computing. But you can do geography, art, textiles, all that sort of stuff. So when you finish year 11, you don't technically have to carry on. Compulsory schooling finishes at 16 in England, but I think because it's free, a lot of people do tend to go on to the sixth form college, and that's where you start your A-levels. And A-levels, you choose 4 subjects, and those are the only 4 subjects you do. There are no like compulsory subjects. If you're curious, I took English language, sociology, psychology and French, and because I speak it, I do Portuguese on the side as well. So the first year of your A-levels are in year 12, and they're called ASs. An A-level, to say you achieved an A-level, is if you did the AS and the A2, which is done in year 13. So you do half of your A-levels essentially in one year and the next half the next year. How they're assessed, like I said, you don't do levels anymore. It's basically A, B, C, D, whatever. In GCSE, anything above a C is a pass and anything below is a fail. But at A-level, I think a D is still a pass. They're essentially not that different to a university course, but the thing is, you've got 4 of them. Or at least, you don't have to do 4, you do 3, at least. So that's why they're considered harder, because it's basically a university course times 4. And then year 13 is your last year. Not much to it, you just do your A2s. If you took like 4 A-levels, then you're allowed to drop 1, because most universities accept you even if you have 3 A-levels. Some people don't drop them, that's fine. I'm going to do 4 A2s, but only because one of them is Portuguese. And this is kind of where you start thinking seriously about applying. You apply to university through the service called UCAS. I have no idea what it stands for. It's like, I have no idea what it stands for. And this is where you kind of write a personal statement, which is kind of like an application, like an essay application. I don't know how it works. I have no idea what happens when you get to university. Most courses are about 3 years long. You have like Oxford University and Cambridge University, but they're the best overall, but they're not the best, like, full stop. Like for certain subjects, other universities are better. You save all of that till year 13, really. The way to apply is just like personal statement, get the grades. Really, there's not much else to it. And then I guess you graduate university and that's it. That's the English schooling system. I hope that cleared stuff up for some of you. Like, I know A-levels are kind of hard to get your head around, but if you want to just give them like the newts in Harry Potter, that helps. Don't really have much else to say, so I'm going to go back to watching Community and reading inappropriate fan fiction. So Kate, I will see you tomorrow.